people love a lot of rice, and you've mentioned that rice is a good source of protein, but we still need a plant, like a vegetable protein, like green vegetables.
One needs to combine it with legumes.
Legumes, beans.
The trouble with rice is that it's so yummy.
It is.
And not particularly aromatic rice, but the rice that we eat is all polished.
Viewers, you would agree with that rice is very lummy? Very
Lummy.
yummy.
Lummy,
Lummy
is
means
lummy.
yummy, delicious, lummy.
Okay. The problem with rice is it's not a whole food. It's been polished, and so part of the fullness of the food's been removed.
So it's like eating a dessert, really, like a cake or
it's
sugary
refined.
bread.
It's like eating sugar, actually. Behaves like sugar.
So it's like having a can of Coke almost.
Not quite that bad.
Not quite as bad, but getting there.
There's nothing wrong with having foods that aren't so good for you occasionally. One needs to have fun with food.
I've heard the concept of having a cheat day.
A cheat day.
Yeah, a cheat day where you eat any foods you want one day of the week. The other days you eat a balanced diet.
I think that's fair. I think, you know, if we punish ourselves and make life a misery, it's not, I don't think that's good for you either. I think we need to have a balance to life, and even though we try and do all the things that are good for our health, we do need to enjoy things as well.
And what about the idea of, instead of thinking of what we need to cut out of our diet, thinking of what we're going to add? So if we have a bit of red meat, think about, I'm going to add some broccoli, I'm going to add some pumpkin, I'm going to add some vegetables to it, so that we don't feel deprived, so that we're not missing out, but we're still getting what we need.
That's right. I mean, I don't believe that people shouldn't eat meats. I mean, people are vegetarians for health reasons, and meats of various sorts in themselves aren't bad for you. We don't need to eat that much in the way of various meats to be healthy. And so a little bit of animal protein is quite good. If we have char-grilled animal protein every meal that we have, that's not so good for you, because the char-grilled process on meats produces a lot of carcinogens, which are chemicals that help to induce cancer. So rather than having char-grilled meats, we can have small portions of meat, various meats that are prepared in a way that doesn't burn the meat. Occasionally